What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan A back in the building. Playing the front runner for Game of the Year, in my opinion, Final Fantasy 16. And I know I'm currently sitting here and I'm narrating and talk through this video, and I'm probably going to do another one. Um, but I'm not talking to anybody. My Final Fantasy 16 views. This is probably, hold on. Um, I'm going to do this. This is a CSAB to the clubs, huh? Hold on. I think I'm just going to the Maggoth brothers. Grimmelkin. South of Tabor. I think I'm gonna I kind of want to do the hunt board.
I trust you wrapped up.
All right, well, we'll come back to this, but like I said, I really do feel as though, um, I don't get no views on my Final Fantasy 16 views. Even, all of my games that I put on my YouTube channel, I at least, I at least get like 2 or 3 over time, maybe 10, and that's like my lowest numbers. But like my Final Fantasy 16 are 0, 0, 0, zeros, and zeros. And I don't know if it's maybe due to the fact that
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, so I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you...
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. So, what's...
A fried mortress of skyworm. This one recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. That's a kindly old fella who wants...
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps, and if he does, I'll see if I can find your...
You do that. Lest we forget.
So, but yeah, I get no views. Like I don't know if maybe it's because the game is straightforward and you don't really need help or hints, or if people just don't want to ruin it, or if people are waiting.
Norseman Harpocrates.
So far, it's the most impressive game I've played all year, and we've had quite a few releases.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chancellor's stew. I do...
That's actually why I'm here.
Ah, so the fabled Saint-Briquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern.
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their own. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern.
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows, I gather, that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. So I'm sure I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life. In which regard, fried mortress of sky.
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clive, and do save me a bite.
From Saints Bonnet on the northeast coast, defeat a blueback wyvern on the northeast coast. All right. But yes, Final Fantasy 16 is definitely the most unpopular on my... I can't even get there. Well, I can't travel nowhere right now. But yes, Final Fantasy 16 is definitely overlooked, to say the least.
Clive,
Nobody's...
Going purse weighing you down.
One of the only negatives that I will say about this game, I got a lot of gil, y'all see down there, but it seems like there's not a whole lot to spend it on. It's just really not.
Is that all?
What's my sword? Hold on. I got the Brightburn. I got the Drake Slayer's belt and the Diamond Armor's +2. So,
Aye, it's a dangerous world.
no need to carry around this stuff. We'll sell our Angel Sword, sell our Diamond Sword,
Reckon I can
sell that
find
Diamond
mine.
Sword, sell the Enchanter.
You got out else?
Well, I'll hold on to everything else just for right now.
I
Couple
reckon
goblin
I can
coins.
find a buyer. I'm
3
thankful
black
you got
bullets.
that much. You got
And a
out
gill
else?
bug. A lot of items, a lot of reading, a lot of different crafting materials.
Is that
But
all?
like I said, start. If I want to buy all of the songs, maybe I can do that.
With your gear, or what do you want?
I'm saying I feel like I got everything that I need right now. I got everything I need. Can't reinforce nothing. Electrum, but I mean that doesn't even improve anything. Down to 23. My defense goes up by 3. Hit points go down by 1. Nothing. Alright, so let's find out what else we got going on here.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I think Nan might be in trouble.
It's all right.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give your tongue a lashing.
Don't worry.
Oh, you'll...
Of course.
So I'm trying to close out this chapter right now, and it's just like, it's kind of a little bit all over the place.
Lady Karen,
Not nearly.
you're doing good trade.
What exact? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care.
Just... All right. I'm here.
Are you?
All I know is that someone in Dalamil has...
And what? You believe it? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. But that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt.
No. I reckon you've got better things to do than point...
Of course.
So go back to Goots. This mission is short and simple. Right around the corner.
I spoke with Lady...
What did she...
that the rumors were unfounded. And that, along with some other things, that... And while it sounds like she may have done things she regret...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't... But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all sorts of reasons.
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil, so that's where I'm going.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's...
Oh, well, that's why you'll be...
Still can't leave. There's stuff going on out there.
hauled into tires.
I can't leave. Yeah, I played everything this year. Every AAA major release, I got them all. Most on the PS5, including Starfield on the Xbox Series X, which I haven't
Perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
given enough time in any way, shape, or
Not
form.
who, but what? I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they hadn't, which almost certainly means they had.
Perhaps a visit...
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. They were in the age...
I got 3 open quests. Things Fall Apart is the main quest, but I cannot leave this area to do any of the quests that I have on the side just yet. And honestly, I need to, I just got so much on my backlog, it's ridiculous. But I'm about to move one thing that's been on my backlog for years. And when I say years, I mean years like since Man, when did I buy Marvel Spider-Man for the PS4? That had to be like 2018 when it came out. I got 30 some hours into the game. My percentage complete is way up there, and I'm gonna finish it. So probably starting, this Sunday is the first. Sometime this weekend, I'm just gonna work Spider-Man back in, and there will be some Marvel Spider-Man videos up. With the completeness and the end of it. And then I'm also going to go right to Miles Morales after that, and I'm going to finish that, and that way I'll be properly prepared for Spider-Man 2.
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. And What is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers.
But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel. Or
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them.
She puts them in all her inventions.
that's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's so. Let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then...
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts,
I think we've got it.
then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it.
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chain.
Very good. Let's see if that... all finished.
Yes!
Well, with Sid's...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's...
Her hairs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out...
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Alright, so we'll tie it to a side.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Got me running around doing just a couple little side missions right now. And I mean, I'll tell you, YouTube, my backlog is just growing too much. And I need to dedicate more time to gaming and playing. And start playing during the day early. Because I ain't got no damn job. You know, and I started playing at what? After 4 o'clock in the morning. When I could have started playing before midnight if I wanted. But my problem is,
solve the mystery?
while I play, I smoke, and then I drink. And normally by the time I get to my third cup,
Dismantle them to see how they work.
I'm pretty right.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know I shall see that the children are...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the 3 of them under her wing. She'd have them follow in her foot.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has...
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost... But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever kept...
Which explains her. She's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
So we'll make this a video because I don't want. Maybe I'll just start making these things shorter. So with that being said, it's your boy Jordan A. Hit that like and subscribe button because I'm retired. I ain't got no job, nothing else better to do.